Hello everybody, this is GrimYaz bringing you Kholat. Now this is an indie horror game that I've been following on Steam for a long time, and I'm so glad that it's finally here, because it's actually based on a, well, not based, but inspired on a real life event called the Dyatlov Pass incident, and I think that's really cool. There's not many horror games that you see that is inspired by real life events. And not only that, it's also narrated by Sean Bean. I think that's pretty, amazing, to be honest. So I can't wait to actually start this. So let's get it going. Kholat.
"56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat Siakal. It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside. Further examination revealed it was cut from inside out. The surrounding footprints indicated the crew had fled the tent. They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits. 2 sets of prints led to a forested area down the slope. The rescue team found an improvised fireplace and 2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much? The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings. All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions. The truth behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
And he pretty much describes what the incident was all about, which is pretty cool. And it was narrated by Sean Bean. Yay. By the way, this is open world apparently, so there's a lot of freedom to explore, and an amazing soundtrack, to be honest. It looks beautiful so far. One of the main complaints people have is apparently getting lost in this game, which is, I would say common for a open world game. But to be honest, I like that. I like the fact that you can get lost in it, that you have a huge open world to explore. I mean, you don't see many horror games that are very open world anymore, which is kind of sad, because that's kind of like what Silent Hill and some of those games were all about. And the song is amazing. I'm guessing I'm going the right way since the song is getting higher. Can I sprint in this? I'm not sure. There we go. Alright. I pressed shift and it wasn't sprinting for some reason. But now it is. Is there jumping? Nope, no jumping. I guess. So that's closed off. Is it a good idea that I'm going against a wind like this? I'm assuming I have some, you know, protective clothing on. I'm just gonna follow the railroad. Why not? Because that's as good a course as any. I hear more stuff now. Eerie music! Whoa. Why did the clouds become a bitch all of a sudden? Oh yeah, we're definitely going the right way. Oh man, like, the graphics in this, pretty amazing. I'm gonna say that right now. Look at the detail of the snow and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, what is here? I wonder if there is anything to explore here. And my guy gets tired pretty quickly, which is not gonna bode well in a horror game. But I guess I can understand. I mean, he's in like a huge blizzard after all. I mean, I don't see many people that can run in blizzards. Plus with the heavy snowfall, mountains, rock, and heavy boots that he has on, probably. And we are, I think, lost. It hasn't even been like 5 minutes and I'm already lost. That's cool. But I like it. I like it. I like the fact that I can actually get lost. Maybe I should just follow this path here. Can I crouch? What's crouch? Control. Well, I can't crouch over this, under this, apparently. Huh. Where to go? Oh. Here, perhaps? Oh yeah, let's go into the woods of death.
Are you coming to me?
Yeah, I am, Sean Bean. I really am. Whoa. What are these? Why are they on fire? Okay. Officially freaked out. Really? I really am. First off, why are the footprints on fire? Second of all, why is Sean Bean talking in my head? Third, is Sean Bean going to die in the end of this game? Even as a narrator, I think he could manage to pull it off. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey.
In the end, the only thing I saw
What?
was a flash. An insufferable burning light. Pain ripping apart my body. I felt it tearing out of my soul.
Can you not do that to me?
After a while, I was nobody. Nothing. The light went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness.
But I don't want to go to the darkness.
With delight.
I don't welcome it. Get me out of here. Oh, okay, there we go. Camp. I'm guessing we need to be here. Yes. Okay, good, good. Can I light this? Why wouldn't you, like, you know, press E?
I am right behind you.
Okay. That's good to know. So, this does involve a little complex map system that you have to figure out where you are. You have to triangulate your position, I think, things like that. That's what I heard. Some people are complaining that it's not really easy enough to find where you're going and find out where you actually are. But I mean, to be honest, sometimes some games shouldn't really handhold you over that kind of stuff, and you should really figure out yourself. To be honest. Act 2. Wow, that was fast.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity? When others convince you of being no more than a subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you that you were a monster that deserved punishment. When you could really not remember your sins. When they took away your loved ones, leaving But in their darkness, you have never been alone.
What's that red light over there? I'm hoping it's a radio tower and not like something like Eye of Sauron or something. It looks like it, and we saw the fiery footprints again. Press F4 for survival info. Oh, F1 for survival info, my bad. Running left shifts in deep snow is tiring. Adjust the pace to the surrounding conditions so you don't exhaust your organism. Before setting off for a longer journey, rest in camp and set a goal for a safe route. You can focus, right mouse button, on any object to take a better look at it. Lighting your way with a flashlight F, you become more visible. Ooh, that's not good. Observe the environment carefully for better navigation with the help of your map M and compass C. Barely accessible rocky notches may lead to interesting places and shortcuts. To gain access to them, you will need to sometimes squeeze through, left control, low-lying obstacles, or jump off them. It's not space, I'm guessing. Reports, none. Diary, none. Logbook, none. Okay, well. What about articles? Nothing there either, probably. Oh, well, okay. So, what is this, for example? I'm looking at it. You don't wanna comment on this thing here? It's a goggle, I think. It looks like it. Skis? Okay, well. So basically, let's look at the map, for example. Obviously, we are in the red spot. And we can't... Can we see the roads? I don't think... Well, I guess the rocks signal roads, things like that. So... I don't think I want to go up in that mountain just yet, do I? Maybe we should just follow the path down south. Yeah, perhaps. Alright, let's see. So yeah, I think this is one thing that people had a gripe with apparently. It's the map system not really telling you where you are, blah blah blah, things like that, but it's okay. Like, I'll work with it. And I'm going against the game's wishes here, sprinting. Like hell. Which I'm sure I'm gonna regret pretty soon. I don't think I need a flashlight yet, so I'll just hold off on using that. I mean, the game says don't really use your flash... Well, I mean, it says you become more visible when you're using it. So that, you know... It's trying to warn me against something, I feel like. And... So I'm gonna hold off using it just yet. Let's go into that. I'm gonna follow the moon. Maybe that's a good idea. Yeah. The moon is calling me. I'm guessing that's the pass, that little sign in there. In the middle of the road, and the road kind of spins around, which is weird. But okay, yeah, let's check this place out. I'm sure what we find is gonna be completely evil. Whoa. Those sound effects are pretty freaky. I'll say that right now. But man, just look at the moon, it's so pretty. Ooh. I'm hoping I'm not gonna get lost, but I just might. Whoa. What are those sounds? Alright. Some sounds are starting to be heard. And I'm not liking it. I'm like, can I get out of here? Why did I even come here in the first place? What is my story? Like, am I a relative of the hikers, or one of the hikers? Or am I just here on my own curiosity? And I guess that's the winding path. Are there wolves in this game? Because that's gonna suck. Since I have nothing to defend myself with. Whoa. What is that noise, man? What is that glowy thing? Hey, what are you? Press E. Mysterious lights above Svobodny Cosmodrome. Mysterious events in the sky were noted during the night of 45 July Witnesses testified they had seen bright orange sphere which had crossed the sky above the city several times, moving chaotically and immediately changing its direction of flight. Finally, it stopped and disappeared. Major Gierka, an aviation professional, confirms it is impossible for any flying object we know to move like that. The military Cosmodrome's personnel answered our questions in a short and firm way by distancing themselves from the event, informing there was no activity in the area as well as there were no tests performed. The text is kind of small, which is kind of hard to read, but it's okay. So yeah, there was nothing going on, the authorities say, which always means something is going on and you should be completely worried and not go there. So I'm in this mountain, this little path here. Okay, the end of it seems to go down. Alright, well, I'll follow it, I guess. We found the notes, which is progress. I mean, it's better than finding no notes. And it saves. And yeah, that's one thing. Every time you find a note or a camp, it saves. Which people had a gripe with that too. Because, I mean, I can understand that. Because, I mean, you know, let's just say you haven't found a save points for so long and then you die. That could piss somebody off. If it had been your fault, that would be understandable, you know, if you just forgot to save for so long. Whoa. Sounds are becoming really freaky. Again, why am I here? What is my character doing here? I'm sure we'll find that out, like, at the end. Okay. Okay, let's start to, you know, move a little faster. I'm kind of thinking that we should just move a little faster. Because I'm starting to think something is talking us. I think. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. I'm being completely paranoid. So we can't go this way, I guess. I mean, you just have to put one foot over the other. Seriously, you can't do that? Well, alright then. Shut up! Whatever you are. I don't know what you are yet. So I don't know what to call you. So yeah, we can't jump over stuff, which... I hate it when that happens, to be honest. Like, you keep telling your character, just put one foot over the other and you can make it across that obstacle or whatever the hell it is. But apparently, sometimes, horror game characters just cannot do some basic human movements. And that kind of pisses me off sometimes. I don't know. It's just kind of weird that some games just don't allow any sort of jumping whatsoever. Especially if it's an open world game like this. Where you have really no linear path to go on, really. And you can just explore on your own will. So it doesn't make much sense that you can't jump over stuff. Is that a tree, really? It looks weird. Huh. Carved tree. I'm sure it's a warning saying you're going to die. Get the hell out of here. And me, of course, I'm not going to listen to it, am I? Because why would I? I'm apparently here for not one reason whatsoever. Hang on, let me save here. Save. So I'm going north. Right? I think so. Alright. Well, okay. Yeah. I hope. Oh, bridge! Wait, is that on my map? Oh, yeah, okay, that's the little crossing thing. Is the bridge, I'm guessing. And yep, that leads up. Okay, so yeah, I wish I had a mouse pointer to, like, show you guys where I think I am. But I think this is the bridge, and then the path winds upward. Alright, so, whoa, what is this? Oh, cool! It gives me the location, but sadly, I can't really triangulate where the hell I am, so that's kind of useless to me right now. Unless he actually marches on his map and then, you know. Then we got something. We got 2 bridges. Yeah, I have no idea where the hell I am. But, fuck it, I'm just gonna explore. I'm just gonna get lost, possibly run into a monster that will claw my face off. And I'll become the next victim of, you know, this incident. Oh, right here, hold on. There we go. Maybe that might be the right way. I'm going towards the red light, I assume that's the way to go. Right? Eye of Sauron is probably a radio tower. Yeah, I mean, it looks like one. Though, one could ask what the hell the radio tower is doing in the middle of nowhere. It's probably evil! Completely evil! Okay, there's this other bridge. Whoa. Can I actually, pass on this thing? I can. Okay. Who the hell builds a bridge like this? It's a serious accident waiting to happen, man. Like that small, really? I had to go like a little ballerina on that thing. Alright, so... let's keep climbing up the mountain. Because that's a good idea. In the cold... Whoa, 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 let's not fall. Nope. Oh! I can't jump, can I? I don't... but I can't jump. Can I actually... okay, I'm gonna try to sprint. If you fall and not jump, I'm gonna be pissed. There we go. Well, he didn't jump, but good enough. Seversk is a closed city in Tomsk Oblast, Russia, located 15 kilometers, 9.3 miles northwest of Tomsk, on the right bank of Tom River, and is in the hands of Rosatom and the Federal Atomic Energy Agency, founded in 1949. It was known as Piati Poketoki, literature the fifth postal town. Status was granted to it in 1956. It compromises several nuclear reactors and chemical plants for separation, enrichment, and reprocessing of uranium and plutonium. The headquarters of the Russian Research Unit for Natural Phenomena until 1991, called the Soviet Research Unit. The unit's activities concern research on occurring natural disasters in Russia. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!